La 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 la. Gonna do my voice. I'm gonna do my voice exercises. What does this do?
Read the directions.
Nobody needs directions. You just play with stuff until you figure it out. She sells seashells by the seashore.
Shelly sells. Is it Shelly? Shelly sells. Sally. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Oh my goodness.
I love seahorses and seashells. I love things with seahorses.
Seahorses and seashells on them.
So bisquick, what the heck is bisquick? We get to learn together. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Ugue life. This is the Ugue life. We are living it. And of course, as you can see, I got ingredients. This is Savage Kitchen. We're going to make something kind of special today. As mentioned before, we're doing family recipes. So we decided to go with one that Mama Cait sent.
Yes.
I know you're excited
Thanks,
about this.
Mom.
I know you're super excited.
I'm
about this,
so excited.
You love this stuff. Man, we tried this recipe. Grams and I made this recipe while you were working on thumbnail. Oh, was it good? It was good, right?
It was so good. We couldn't even wait for it to cool.
No, we didn't even wait for it to cool.
But I'm telling you, that's the secret to it, is to wait for it to cool.
Yeah. It's the hardest part, though.
Maybe we should talk about what it is first.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We're making zucchini pie, otherwise known as AKA...
Cheese pie. Can I tell them why we're making it?
Yeah.
Well, okay. I thought of this recipe because when I was a kid, it was one of my favorites that I used to make with my mom. Mm-hmm. And it's so super easy, and it's pretty much as easy. Well, maybe not as easy, but it's pretty easy. It reminded me of the cheese stuff recipe that we just did. So...
yeah.
I wanted to share this. That was more of a souffle. Now this is more of, well, you could make this the same way if you wanted to. Yeah. Or if you make it in a baking dish, then you can cut it into squares when it's cool. Mm. And it's very good when it's cold. Yeah. It's very good.
Oh yeah.
But it's amazing when it's hot too. So really whatever you prefer.
It's good either way. Yeah, it is super easy. It was really easy, surprisingly easy. Some might say, easy as pie.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it was coming. I knew it.
Anyway, guys, just a few ingredients, as you can see. Some bisquick. I haven't used this stuff in ages. We used to use this stuff all the time. And then I had forgotten what it is when I saw bisquick on the recipe. I'm like, what the heck is that?
Are you for real?
Yeah.
It is such a big part of my life. I just don't... How do you not know what bisquick is?
Well, I knew what it was. I just haven't used it in so long or seen it in so long, because we don't make pancakes all the time. Right?
That's true.
Or waffles, or
we eat healthy around here.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
So it's just been
we just don't make it.
So I'm like, bisquick. What the heck is bisquick? And then I saw the box. I'm like, oh, that's right. So we're gonna use some bisquick.
Just the original, the OG.
The OG version. I think they have gluten-free now.
I don't know. I know there's a bunch of different ones, I think.
Yeah, there's a few different kinds. Zucchinis, obviously. This is normally a summer veggie table, but you could probably get it year-round. I got it year-round. It's fine.
I mean, we did. It's December.
Yeah, it's always good. These are super delicious.
In South Carolina.
You need an onion. I elected for a sweet onion. That's what I used. And the one that Grams and I made, it was pretty solid. But you can use whatever the onion you so desire to use, or no onion you use. You like chives probably, or I don't know, get creative, have fun.
And no, I think the onion's pretty necessary. Unless you really hate onion, then I would do the onion.
Yeah, but like chive is like tastes like onion, I think. So
it does in a way, but it's not the same. It's not the same.
It's not the same.
Fresh chives would be really good though.
Fresh chives. Yeah, fresh chives. Well, you gotta go with fresh chives, not the dry stuff.
Yeah.
And then I like to put garlic, because garlic. And of course, it's got cheese, which is the best part.
Yes.
Cheese. You know what's gonna be fun about this one though? You have to grate all this crap up.
Oh, yeah.
So I get to use, because we did it by hand, and it takes a little while. So I get to use the KitchenAid stand mixer.
Dun dun dun.
Right? And this attachment thing. I haven't even taken it out of the box. So first time, product placement, not sponsored. No, I'm just kidding. I just have this. I haven't taken it out of the box, so we get to learn together. I've never used it, so it should be fun, right?
Yeah, this should be definitely interesting.
Should be interesting, right? Just a couple ingredients. Doesn't even take too long to cook. So if you don't like cooking, you could do this, right?
Absolutely, it's simple. I used to make it when I was a kid. Right. Well, I would help, but yeah.
Super easy, somewhat nutritious, right?
There's zucchini in it.
Super inexpensive, which is right now especially is like super important.
Yes, definitely.
I'm gonna set this aside because we're gonna get to the food part in a second. But I wanna bust out this stuff. See if this helps. Uh-oh, there's the tape. There's the tape. There we go. Get to open this up. Again, you could just use this with the hand one. But
the hand grater, yeah, like a big cheese grater.
Right. Oh my
like
gosh,
with
cool.
Those things on it.
Yeah. This should be fine enough, right? This should be. That's
that one.
That's fairly fine.
That one. I was looking at the box earlier. I think.
Dang, man, this thing's
That's huge. I knew what you were gonna say, so I wasn't even gonna say it. I caught myself.
It's got the slicer, the dicer.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's got a coarser one too. That's cool, man. It's got a little doodad. We're gonna have some fun.
You better rinse that out before you use that. We'll cut the camera off for all that.
This is cool.
We won't make you guys watch that part, but this is really cool.
What does this do?
Read the directions.
Nobody needs directions. You just play with stuff until you figure it out. Oh. Whoa.
I didn't say that.
Whoa.
Oh, that's cool. It's like a food processor thing.
Yeah. Push it in. So you can do like...
Or like a juicer thing. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, you can do the larger stuff. Or you can do like keep that in there and do the smaller stuff, I guess.
Yes. I'm assuming that.
This is awesome.
It is awesome.
And then you get to use the machine. So this should speed up the process a lot.
Yeah.
Right?
It should, in theory. We shall see.
We shall see.
Oh, we're gonna look at... Oh.
I'll have a peek.
You'll peek, okay.
I'll have a peek in the instructions. But, basically, all we're going to do is we're going to shred all this good stuff up. We're going to put this in there, some oil in there. We're going to mix it all. We're going to have some fun. Right?
Yes.
Zucchini pie.
Zucchini cheese pie.
And we get to eat this tonight.
Heck yes.
You excited? I'm excited.
I'm so excited.
I know, and I'm starving.
I know it sounds weird too, zucchini, but you don't even taste the zucchini.
No, you wouldn't even know zucchini was in it.
It's very mild flavored. You just taste the cheese and stuff. It's so good, and it's. I almost said the M word.
So yummy.
It is so yummy.
So yummy. All right.
So get that washed. I'll turn the camera off, and then we'll come back.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right. Let's do this. It looks cool.
It does look cool, doesn't it? This is neat. I'm excited about this.
I definitely never had one of these as a kid. Hand grating that stuff.
I'm more excited about using the new toy.
New toy. Even though we've had it for like 2 months and you just haven't used it yet.
Oh, there it goes. And there's like a specific way to do it too.
It's like you waited till Christmas.
I did. Okay, let's see. Alright. We'll start with the zucchinis. Because you need about 3 cups of this. And you know what? The first time we made this, we got like 9 of them. Because we didn't know how many zucchinis it takes to make 3 cups. We just sort of guessed. We're like, alright, we'll just get a...
It depends on how much waste you have, etc.
Because you have to squish it or whatever.
Yeah, like I wouldn't have known either.
And you gotta pack it, so... Yeah. It was somewhere around 2-ish, 3-ish. It depends on, I guess, the size of the zucchinis. You know what I mean? So, you take all your stuff out.
I did make this recipe one time as an adult. Or maybe a couple times, but it was like 10 to 15 years ago, and I don't remember exactly how I did it or what it took.
Yeah.
I just remember it was amazing.
It was amazing. I'm sure it was amazing. I mean, I wasn't there, but I'm sure. We're just going to cut the ends off. Just like so. Make sure your knife is sharp, because dull knife is an unsafe knife. Sharp knife is a safe knife. Bam. Bam. Doesn't have to be pretty, because who cares? You know what I mean? It's getting shredded anyway.
Exactly.
Doesn't have to be pretty. This is probably going to be... I'm so excited about this.
Me too.
Let's see how this works, right? You could also, like, put salt on it, but then you'd have to let it sit for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just easier to squish it. We had to do this, right? For zoodles, right? We had to squeeze it all out.
For the zoodles, yeah.
For the zoodles.
Which are really good, by the way. If no one's ever tried those, you should try them. Takes a lot of zucchini, though, more than you guess.
You know what is important?
What?
If you're going to use this, you always want to make sure that it's plugged in. Because it doesn't work if it's not plugged in.
Oh my gosh.
So, rule number 1, using
rule number 1, make sure it's plugged in.
Yeah, if it requires power, it must be plugged in first. That's important. That's very important. Okay, I'm not sure how fast we should do this. I guess because I don't want it like...
I mean, you wouldn't want to look at the directions or anything.
It doesn't tell you how fast to do it.
Probably does from extent.
Oh, you know what? It's probably not all the way in there. Because you know why? Because this little notch goes in there. You didn't catch that.
Oh.
See? Like that.
Oh.
See?
I didn't catch that.
That was your job. You're on that side of the counter.
Well,
your job is to read the instructions. I know, but you know your job is to read the instructions.
You didn't give me the instructions. Not my fault.
Oh my gosh. Right? We'll try it. We'll try it fast.
This is so fancy.
It is fancy.
It's fancy schmancy. How it works. Rick reading it?
Yeah. Seems to be great.
Oh my gosh, it's working. Uh-oh.
Alright, so what we're going to do is take all this shreddy stuff and
Yummy.
then we're going to go ahead and strain it. Not sure where my other stuff is, but as you can do this, I'm just using a little strainer and I'm just going to press.
Oh, that's a good idea. Just be careful. Don't press too hard. Oh, I was a little late on that one.
See?
Kitty, where are you?
Gets all that water out, see?
What's the matter, baby?
See?
Oh, that's a lot of water. Holy crap.
It dries it out really well, right?
It does.
Mm-hmm.
That's perfect. I've never had a fancy strainer like that, so I've always used paper towels that I can remember. So that's perfect.
This is the easiest way to do it.
Yeah, that's definitely the
Get
easiest.
you one of these. You can get these super cheap at like Walmart stuff, you know? They usually come in like a set of 3 different sizes.
They're like screen. It's like strainers with screen on them.
Kitty.
Kitty.
Where's your at, kitty? You gotta help? Okay, cool. It's a lot more than mint. It sure is a lot drier. Look. Easy. Look how much water came out of there. You thirsty?
Ew!
Dare you to drink it?
That looks nasty.
Dare you to drink it? 1,000 likes and I'll drink zucchini water. Shh.
Yummy.
Alright.
That's pretty looking already.
Yeah. Next, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do with the onion. So again, I'm just using a sweet onion. You can probably use whatever onion. White onion, yellow onion, red onion. Probably use some shallots, some chives. You can do all kinds of stuff. Just have some fun with it. But we're going to go ahead and chop this up. These don't necessarily bother me as much, you know, the eyes. But, neat little trick, if you wait to cut the root off, it doesn't bleed as much. So it doesn't hurt your eyes near as much. Also, you can technically run cold water too. That helps a little bit as well. But
or you can put them in the freezer for a little while before you cut them.
Yep, you can do all that good stuff.
I just remembered you're cutting an onion. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, I know. I know we're contacts too. Almost lost that onion. That would have been bad. This is the only onion we have right now.
Oh gosh. That would have been hilarious.
We've been doing onionless zucchini pie. I'm going to cut this into smaller pieces and see if that might be slightly easier to get through this doodad.
Doodad.
Again, you can use just a hand grater, you know, and just cut it and just, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I think I even have.
Because you do want it to be like a small dice on that.
Right.
On the onion. Definitely want a small dice.
I have a small one someplace. Little hand one. But again, it's not as much fun. Yeah.
Oh, you mean the little one that I brought? The little grater?
Yeah. You have the teeny tiny one for the garlic, but
oh yeah, that's what I was talking about.
I have like an actual hand grater, you know, or you can get the big one that stands up and you can do that, you know.
Oh.
But again, you can use a food processor, which would be a heck of a lot quicker, or this, which is fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
we just happen to have it, so
yeah, this is great. When we start doing this deal, you know, this might be pretty intense. Never done it, so who knows?
It should be interesting. Let's see what happens.
Get the food pusher in there to make sure we don't have a mess.
Oops.
Okay, cool.
Kitty. She wants to know what's going on. She wants to join the party. You're so cute. Okay. Now for the garlic. Kitten.
You could get the pre-done stuff, to be honest, but
Yeah, you probably could. But fresh garlic is the best.
These are the small ones. You could use you put in just chunks.
What I learned in school is use a really heavy frying pan. And you put like a kitchen towel over the garlic, and then you hit it with the pan, and the pan's really heavy. That's like similar how you're hitting it with the knife. But I don't know, the pan you could do a lot at once.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably why they taught it like that. Yummy garlic.
Do like one more. Doesn't really matter. We're just adding a little bit of flavor.
Yeah, the garlic is optional.
Plus, you get to have garlic fingers for a long time.
Yeah, everyone likes that.
You know? Also, in order to get a really fine mince, you can actually take a little coarse salt, sprinkle it over there. Yeah. Get a really fine mince, you know? But for our purposes, you don't need anything crazy, you know? We're not trying to be perfect, you know? Just... Right?
Right.
You know, making sure you don't have bits of finger in it, and you're good.
Of course. I'll be careful. You're doing good. Smells amazing.
Yeah, it does.
What's the matter? Huh? What's the matter, darling? You don't know what's going on, huh?
After you get all your grinding and your mincing, see we got garlics, we got onions. Here's the zucchini. That's plenty dry enough. You could get a lot more dry, but that's plenty dry enough. It still works just fine, right?
Yeah, you don't want it too dry. That's fine.
You need about 3 cups-ish, right?
Yep.
That's about 3 cups. Doesn't even have to be that fine. It could be coarser if you.
Yeah, you can do it a little coarser. Yeah. We did it pretty fine. I didn't realize it was gonna come out that fine.
Yeah, it's so fine.
So fine.
And then we're gonna put our onion in there.
And how much onion?
Just one.
Just one onion?
One onion, yep. Probably, I would say medium-ish. Medium to large. Sweet onions are typically around the same size. So. But if you use a different onion, probably about a medium-ish onion. Alright, I'm gonna put a garlic in there. Again, you don't have to put the garlic in at all. You can use as much or as little as you want. This is just what I do. You know? Get you a little bit.
Although I wouldn't mind some pancakes.
Some pancakes.
Just kidding. No, I'm not. Some chocolate chip pancakes.
Chocolate chip pancakes. I like blueberry.
I do enjoy blueberry as well.
Right? Oops. It's
I don't discriminate.
So, there's one. It's okay if you make a mess. That's part of the fun, right? Of baking.
Yes.
Get to make a mess.
Of course. You know, you're supposed to take a knife and go over the top and level it off.
That's proper.
It is proper.
This is a fun recipe.
Okay. You're right. You're right.
You know what I mean? Like, this is as if kids would be making it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, normally you should do that, but you can eyeball it.
Well, we'll see what happens.
But that's about 2 cups. With this stuff, it doesn't matter too awful much. I mean, obviously you don't want to mound it. You know what I mean? I'm going to have about a 1/4 cup of oil. I'm using grapeseed because it's got good stuff in it. And I like the flavor of it.
I've never used it, so I'm not really sure.
I used canola last time, which is fine.
Canola is the standard, I think.
Yeah, or like a vegetable.
Well, I think that's what canola oil is, vegetable oil. I don't know.
I don't know, you think peanut oil would work?
No. I would just say canola or vegetable oil to keep it simple, or grapeseed, whatever.
Yeah. Grapes are vegetables. Put a little oil in there. Bam. Look how good that's already looking.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Actually, it does look yummy.
Of course. Oh, you know what we gotta do? Gotta shred our cheese too. Put that in there.
Oh, the cheese!
Yeah.
I told him. How did I forget about the cheese?
No, I forgot about the cheese. But first things first.
Shame on you for forgetting cheese.
Forget the cheese. Can't forget cheese. Gotta get our eggies and our cheese. Alright, first things first. We need 2 eggs. Oh, I fudged that one.
Did you get shell in it? No, I don't think you got shell in it.
No. Nope. There we go. That's how you're supposed to do it. Take a couple eggs.
Beat it!
Beat it. I want to beat it. Just beat it. Just beat it. Beat you a couple eggs up like that. I think it just kind of incorporates better, you know? 1 ounce ball of mozzarella.
Mozzarella. You can just buy the shredded stuff. But
yeah, but it tastes better with the real deal, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it does.
It just looks a little funny. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but you know what? It's so good.
I mean, if you want to be fancy, there's 2 ways to do this recipe, I suppose.
Yeah.
You can do it fancy, you could just do it reg.
Do it reg?
Reg, yeah.
You could get the...
Because the shredded cheese is a lot cheaper, I think.
Yeah. No, but man.
I don't know nowadays, you know?
Yeah. Doesn't have to be super perfect or anything.
Well, that's messy.
It is, isn't it? It's fun. It's just one of those recipes that's just okay, you know? Just fun to be. Sometimes, you know, it's all, there's a lot to be said about being proper and like doing everything by the book and like, which I enjoy. But sometimes you just like, with these kind of casserole fun recipes, sometimes you just got to get messy and just have a good time, you know?
Yeah, that's what's about.
Especially,
it's not fun. What's
you got to think like what, during the holidays, I mean, yeah, you know what I mean? Like you got stuff everywhere, you know what I mean? It's just part of the fun.
Yes.
Not so much afterwards when you got to clean it all up, but man. Like that's the best part when you're a kid, just getting freaking flour all over the place and.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Boom.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh.
Look at that. Look how good that looks. Doesn't really have to be. Just getting a little bit too OCD with this.
It looks so yummy. I just
Damn.
want to eat that.
I want that.
I want that.
I want that.
I want that. Shout out Rachel. I want that.
Fresh mozzarella, man. It's the so good. Put that in there like that. Bam. Bam.
Almost like kind of looks like feta cheese because it's all crumbly.
It's all crumbly because it's super soft cheese, right?
Yeah.
Bam. Bam.
That went a lot faster than I thought it was going to.
It's a lot faster. And then if you want to.
Oh, I forgot.
Put a little Parmesan. This one is actually a little bit different. This has some provolone and everything in it.
Oh, you want it to be extra?
No, in fairness, it was an accident. I meant to get shredded Parmesan. So, but the cool thing about Parmesan is it adds a little salt. There's not a ton of salt in this particular recipe. And I like to top it with it, but to add a little bit of salt in the recipe, I like to sprinkle a little bit in there too.
And plus, you know, cheese. Because cheese.
Because cheese.
I'm about to steal some.
It's super good. There you go. Bam.
Oh yeah.
It's good, right?
Mountain of cheese.
That's what kitchen towels are made for. Put that right over there like that. Bam. Alright, now, the fun part. Then you just basically mix that sucker all up, just like so. Get all nice and incorporated. It starts to thicken up like almost like a dough because of the bisquick, obviously.
You could use like a rubber spatula if you don't want to get your hands all.
Oh my gosh! What I say, man? This is a recipe that you're supposed to get all crazy, right?
You gotta massage it.
Yeah. Gotta get it all over your hands.
Well, yeah, true. I always did.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was fun as a kid.
Yeah.
That was like my favorite part. Besides eating it.
So it starts to turn into a bit of a dough. Smells good, doesn't it? That fresh garlic. Onion.
Oh my gosh, it's nostalgic. I love it.
Yeah? Remember that smell? Wish they had smell-o-vision.
I know, we see that every time.
I know, man. It starts to get like a little bit of a dough mix, right?
Oh yeah.
There you go. Bam. Alright?
Can't wait for you guys to see how this comes out.
No, it's
crazy, not
right?
what you'd even expect.
No, right?
You were surprised, right?
I was pretty surprised by this one. I'm gonna take a little baking dish. Alright.
And it's better to use a flatter, longer baking dish. Because that's if you plan on letting it cool and cutting it.
Yeah, works faster.
But you can also cook it in a larger or a deeper pan. You just have to add a little bit of time.
Right. We used a smaller casserole dish to make this the first time. It takes a bit longer to cook. You sort of have to adjust. And then it takes forever to cool. But
yeah.
Bam.
And it might, when you spread it out, it might look like it's like, oh my gosh, this is too shallow, but it expands a lot. Because of the bisquick, so. Yeah, just try to get it as even as possible. Oh my gosh.
I know, right?
It's gonna be so hard to wait for this.
I know. You put this in a 350-degree oven until it sets. So we're gonna start with about a half an hour and check it.
Yeah.
And you're gonna check it just like we did the cheese stuff. You put a knife in there, or a toothpick, or anything you got, and it comes out clean. It's ready to rock. Probably finish and top it with some more cheese. What do you think?
I think that's an excellent, horrible idea. You have the best horrible ideas. Best bad ideas.
Best bad ideas, right?
They make the best videos.
So, 30 minutos on the clock. We're gonna check it. The last one I did took about 45-ish, but I also put it in the smaller baking dish, so it took a lot longer for the middle to cook. What do you want, kitty? So now we get to take a little break. We get to hang out with the kitty because she's starving for some attention apparently.
Yeah.
And we'll come back and we'll check this.
Yep. See you guys in half an hour.
Half an hour.
Okay, guys. So how long has it been?
A little over half an hour. About 38 minutes.
38 minutes. Okay. And so if it looks like this, if I can get to focus, there we go. It's not quite brown on the top. You want a little bit more brown, and you want to make sure it's done in the middle. So we will be back soon in a few minutes.
You think a little bit more time?
Let me see. Because sometimes it's just the zucchini.
Yeah.
No, it needs a little bit more time.
It's still mushy. Okay.
A little bit more time, guys.
Oops, stop this.
Okay, so that is definitely done. Maybe slightly over. No, it looks good.
Yeah.
Just take it out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's spongy. That's perfect.
That's good. That's good. Look how pretty that looks. It's got some nice color. Some little greens.
Yeah. Alright, get that out of there so it doesn't get overdone. Yeah.
America.
F yeah.
Smells awesome.
I don't know how we're gonna be able to wait for this to cool
I
off.
don't know. You could eat it like this, but it'll be kind of a little mushy, I think.
Yes, it would be. It's so much better if you wait, I promise.
Gonna do this.
Ooh.
Gonna finish it a little bit. Let it get all melty. While we're waiting.
Not a bad idea.
Could even put it in the oven a little bit if you wanted to.
I suppose you could do that. I don't know what difference it would make.
It'll just
I've
melt
never tried it.
It'll melt the cheese a little bit, you know. You could even put a little green onion on top, man. You could make it all kinds of fancy if you wanted to.
You could.
Man, that looks good. Oh. Alright, so.
I know, it smells amazing. We need, again, smell-o-vision needs to be a thing.
Smell-o-vision. I've been inventing it. Now, I'm supposed to let it sit for like 20-30 minutes or so, let it cool completely.
Yep. Oh, it's melting.
Yeah, let it get all melty.
Yum.
You can smell the Parmesan and the garlic.
Yes, you can.
Man, I'm starving. It's gonna be hard to wait.
Uh-oh. Did I just unplug the light?
You
I did.
unplug the light.
Oops. That's okay.
So we're gonna let this sit for a minute.
Let that cheese melt.
Let that look. Oh man, it's melting. Let it melt.
Yummy.
Let it do its thing.
Woo. Okay, guys, we'll be back.
This is looking so good. We've been waiting so long just watching this. Letting it cool for, well, I guess it's been about half an hour, right?
Yes.
And it's pretty solidified. Now, my main concern is that we didn't really grease this. You should definitely grease this.
Grease. Grease. With spray or butter or?
Yeah.
I think I just used spray before.
You can just use spray. Could be, it probably could stand to be a bit more solid, you know. But honestly,
it tastes the same whether it's solidified or not.
It's just.
And we can't wait right now.
Just can't wait. Ooh.
But if you let it rest even longer, it will solidify more and you'll actually get like squares you can hold in your hand. Yeah, see how it's starting? Mm-hmm. It won't be as limp, I guess you could say. That's a good piece.
Look at that.
Nice firm piece there. Let me get it in the shot.
That is a nice firm piece.
Focus. Here we go.
Ooh.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. That is zucchini.
Zucchini cheese pie.
Your B-rolls. Looks so good. Oh, I'm excited about this. I'm excited. Oof. Been waiting for this one. I know you're jealous. Because you gotta wait. Get to taste it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, see how it's like you can hold
Nice
it?
and firm. Breaks just like a piece of bread. Ooh.
Look at that. Yum.
Damn, it smells so good. It smells garlicky and
How good is it?
Oh my god.
Happy dance.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah.
Oh my
Let's
god.
get a close up of the inside there. That looks so amazing.
Oh my god, it's like one of my favorite things.
It's one of your favorite things. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, so good. Oh my gosh.
Yummy.
That is delicious. Absolutely delicious. Easy to make. Definitely a crowd pleaser. Special occasions or just because you want some. Oh my god, get your kids involved. Super fun to make. Definitely messy, but a lot of fun. Man. So we're gonna go dig into this.
Yes.
I'm starving. I know you're starving. So we're gonna get it done.
I am. Let's do this.
Thanks so much for watching.
Oh.
What were you saying?
I was gonna say I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you if you decide to make this recipe, let us know in the comments and how it turned out and any modifications.
Oh yeah, comment below. Let me know if you made it. Let me know if you did anything crazy with it. Let me know how your family enjoyed it, because I know they're gonna love it.
Oh, of course.
Ooh, comment, like, subscribe as always, guys.
Yes.
Much love to you. Welcome to the Ugue Life. Welcome to Savage Kitchen. I'm so happy this is back. This is such a fun series. I have a lot of fun doing this. And yeah, until next time.
Until next time.
Stay strong.
Stay blessed.
Stay savage, guys.
Peace. Love you guys.
Peace.
Bye.